So when you start setting up your strategic plan and your board, you got to understand that everything you do from this day forward should be in reference to the 990. It is the Visa, it is the MasterCard to access nonprofit funding as of this year. And if you left some blanks that you didn't answer, that's the tilting decision that you won't get what you're asking for. There's not a person in this room that if I ask you your name, I could go on some internet system, pull up your name, and I can tell where you live for the last 25 years, get your social security number, and see how much you is and what you ain't and who you think you are. And I don't need any permission. You know what all I need is 99 cents to get all your information. 99 cents. Just bing your own name and watch your mouth up. They should know that. Well, too late. And they do the same thing. Here it is. All funding sources are now being lured to use GuideStar as a clearinghouse of information for nonprofits. In other words, if you ask me to donate, if you ask me to contribute, I'm going to use GuideStar because, first of all, I'm going to see if you're going to, your 990 is online. You know, you can say, we're doing this and we're doing that and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, let me get back with you. It takes me about an hour to get home, pull up GuideStar, put in your name, and decide to determine, oh, she left. The board member's blank. The accounting seems to be has holes in it. You say you received $9,000, but you spent $99,000. What's up with this? You see, and then when I, you know, the very first thing that any funding source wants to look at is one, your financial statement, and then who's on your board. Those are the two most two references of integrity. That's what they do. So if you are in line, if your primary objective, and I've asked this question so many times, I said, what's your high priority? Money, 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 money. I said, I'll see you later. Because in a spirit of desperation, you're still going to be singing that song when you dissolve. Money, 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 money. Never enough money. And I can say this to you. A nonprofit does not have to be broke and poor.
That's right.
You don't have to be broke and poor. But when you get the documents in order, a lot of personal decisions and attitudinal decisions will be minimized because the documents will drive the mission. Policies and procedures will drive the mission. I know there was a lot of hands that raised and were talking about, I had a lot who started a nonprofit organization. Let me give you, somebody tell you this, buckle up. If you think that you can be in control of that public entity organization and the power broker, then you are already out of compliance. I hear the question, well, I just want to put something in the bylaws to make sure that they don't fire me. I'm found in this situation. I worked my tail off, and I've done this, and I don't want somebody to come up and just get upset with me, or they don't like what I'm doing, and then they vote me out. Well, you cannot be a nonprofit organization, a public entity, unless there is a board of plurality who makes the decisions, who are liable for the activities of the board. Well, how do you safeguard that? You incorporate the type of policies and procedures that would allow such to be balanced from both ends. And that's where many of our organizations fall short. The second thing is the same template bylaws that you submitted to the state and to the federal government are ineffective in functioning as an organization with the same. If you don't have you can have bylaws, but if you don't have the policies and procedures, then your bylaws won't do you any good. It's always to the advantage of the one who's bringing the litigation, the charge. So please understand this, that I got my certification from California, I got my 501c3, that's the first thing I ask the organization, let me look at your bylaws. And when I look at them, my first response is, you need revision. Wow, we just filed last year. Well, in 2008, the exempt department of IRS incorporated over 265 more codes and regulations for exempt organizations. 2008, it was officially enacted in full action January the 1st.